Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles in the burgeoning town of Winterfell, which does look lovely from afar on this other island that we don't own, but we shall have to make sure to capture it at some point. But we have plenty of other things to do in the meantime. There's lots of island left to expand into and steal, and we just hit year 69. Nice. Okay, we need to build some more houses. We're short on people and not much else really. Stone is a bit of an issue, but it's quite minor and we're resolving it by the moment. So I think what we'll just do, just to give ourselves a bit of a challenge, is start by building 2 manors. Just plonking them down right here and then dealing with the fallout. That sounds like a plan. Gotta get that chopped down, come on. Taking forever. Oh, and more trees have turned up. Oh dear. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Clear it, clear it. There we go. Built it before those sneaky foresters could run in and place another tree. And also, I'm going to build a tavern here, because they were complaining about a lack of them. Of course, in the time it took me to find the tavern, someone's gone and grown a tree. You see, these crafty woodcutters always making more trees appear everywhere. Can't stop them. There we go. We'll just nestle one in there. It'll have a very good view of all these heads around here, and then people will stop complaining about there not being enough taverns to go around. Also, it looks like our happiness issues are now resolved. Everyone has calmed down after the horrific murder that they suffered and the mass homelessness that occurred and the various terrible things that befell the town for a brief time. So we should be in a better state now, and we're going to now pass the 200 peasant mark. I don't know if the 200 mark is at all important. We'll have to see. Also, we've built up a bunch of tools now that we haven't been ordering rock removals constructed every few seconds. So let's just order a bunch of rock removals every few seconds. Let's just clear out all remaining stone. I think that's all of it. Everything around here. And then there's some out here, but there's only like 3 actually anyway. And it's going to be a little while before I expand out that far. So our tools are free to be used, and so perhaps we should let them be used. Let's switch it on. Foresters, quarries, mines, you can all have them. So we'll have no tools for a while the blacksmith desperately tries to make some, and they're constantly grabbed by people and taken off to be used in places. But eventually we will build up a nice supply of them. Well, actually, we might need an extra blacksmith to feed all of the stuff we have, all of our industries. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how they use this long term. But oh, we have a merchant arriving. Let's see what they have. Nothing fancy. Do we need anything? Maybe we just buy some tools. Like, we've got plenty of money around. What if I just buy... Well, it's only like 10. And actually, we're building up a supply anyway, it would seem. Yes, actually, we're gaining 3 per year, it looks like. Maybe we're fine then. Should we sell some more food? How's our food? A little bit lost to exposure. Gaining more based relative to last year. Let's sell some. Not that we have that much of a money issue. Yeah, we'll use it to buy some tools. Just so we have plenty. It's only 60. Actually, not too bad. Alright, nothing else is urgent. How's our charcoal supplies? Oh, we're losing some. The blacksmiths have been using a lot of it. So we actually need some more. Then again, these are all, like, quite well stocked. Yeah, they're shutting down because they're not able to produce enough, so I think actually we're fine. I mean, -8 a year isn't even that bad really when you consider we have 480 of the stuff. So it would take better part of a century to use up that all up. More maybe? Not quite. It would take 50 years to use that all up, which is almost the entire duration of the kingdom so far. Also, dragon attack coming. I'm going to pause. Wait, I'm going to unpause because we need it to not be winter. Gonna pause again. We want to build some towers and actually be well defended, because we're not well defended. Especially not down here. We have to build some towers over in this area. The frustrating thing is, all the land is farmable. I don't want to build towers anywhere. This is all amazing. Damn it. Okay, I will put a tower there, I think, because this is just going to be like a forestry block for a while. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10. Oh, that works out wonderfully. Yeah, let's build a tower there. Max height that we can do. And an arch tower on top. We can now build ballistas, so that's something we should start thinking about. But I feel like ballistas work best being a long-range thing. So I want to build some larger towers, have a proper project for that. I've got stuff in mind for how we'll make that work. Yeah, and then we should probably do with some more defenses over here. Sort of know where to put them. Perhaps it's time to build this wall properly and also expand it out at the same time. There's a lot of wall we need to build properly, really, that we haven't done. I'm going to cheat, actually. Yeah, I'm going to cheat. We're going to build a pier right there, and then I'm going to build a tower on it. It's not going to let me do it yet, but we'll get our guys working on that. How are our jobs doing? Everything's good, but stockpiles, and our stockpiles are good as well, because more people are arriving to fill the spaces that we've made for them. But this dragon's not going to take long to get here, so the towers may not be ready in time. And it's probably going to be a double dragon attack. That's what we had before. Something terrible like that. Oh, we can get rid of all of these now. Let's clear out lots of lovely space. And over here as well. There we go. Fantastic. The pier is built. That didn't take long. When you've got plenty of builders free, they can get stuff done pretty quick. New archer tower there. Gives us much better coverage. A little bit light on the coverage over here. We have 2 towers now. That might be okay. But there's going to be damage done before we can kill them. Still, in this area. But it's gone to winter, so I can't see what I'm doing anymore. So we'll leave it a little bit. And the dragon will arrive very, very soon. We might get this tower done in time, actually. We shall see. They're working on it. All the builders we can get are in place. We got stockpile workers. We even got a few archers on duty. And we still haven't quite filled all the beds. But here is the dragons. Yep, it's 2 of them. 2 normal-sized dragons. They're attacking the side that is well defended, though, so that's good. Oh, but we should probably man the towers. I mean, they're mostly manned, but let's make sure they're manned by sticking them at the top. There we go. Looks like they didn't. This was the one tower that wasn't manned. So no one's firing arrows. No one at all is firing arrows. Somebody fire arrows. Guys? Guys? Guys, what are you doing, guys? I don't see any arrows being fired. Oh, there we go. We got 1 tower. All the towers. I think the new peasants had just arrived, so they hadn't got to the towers yet to actually start firing. Okay, we got some pretty bad fire over here, including on a manor. Something's already gone up over here. I think. Not quite sure. Putting that out. We've hurt them a little bit, but not much at all. And we're splitting our fire between them, but it looks like that guy has had enough. He's leaving. Now, what about this guy? Is he leaving? Not quite. Still hanging around. I reckon we're going to get this one. There we go. Revenge. One of you may have got away, but we're not letting both. There we go. His death froze the game for a moment. It was so intense. There we go. Put out the fire. You can do it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Come on now. Why are we still getting the dragon music? He's gone. He's left. We're just following him. He's still roaring. It may have glitched. We may be in an endless dragon. Oh, no, there we go. For a minute, I thought we might be in an endless dragon attack, but he got away eventually. Yes, there we go. This one was destroyed on arrival. Rebuild that. We got a farm destroyed over here. We got quite a lot of farm damage over here. There they all go. Descending upon him. That guy's got the head. Nice one. Chunk of wing and stuff. Looking good. It never finished with this. Don't know what that noise was just then. This got burned down. But we didn't lose a house. And that's pretty good. I can be happy about that. Because it's a massive pain when houses go because everyone gets upset. There we go, and then we've got a Viking attack to prepare for in 7 years, but there's plenty of time for that, and we're already in a much better state for if that should happen. So that's nice. Okay, let's go up to triple speed. So, how's the food doing? Still gaining more and more in our storage each year, apparently, so that's all good. We can theoretically have even more homes then. Oh, we've got a lot of people missing right now. Did a lot of people die in the fire? Oh no, 32 people died of old age. Wow. Interesting. I guess everyone has a set lifespan and they all just hit it at once because they all arrived at once because we had like a festival or something 50 years ago. That's what it feels like it was. Oh, and we have a merchant here. Hello. What do you have for us? Ooh, special item. Improved bread ovens. Increases the speed at which bakers can bake bread by 25%. 350 gold. That is pretty cheap and we definitely have that money. Let's buy it. There we go. And then let's sell even more food. They're buying it for 2 apiece. We don't even need this money, but I'm doing it anyway. Have all the food. You might struggle to sail back with all that. How's our tools? Absolutely fine. Iron's doing pretty okay. Is it going up every year? Oh no, it's not. We're actually not able to produce enough iron to keep the blacksmith happy. Is that because it's not being taken away? Yes, we're fine. Never mind. Continue with your business. We don't need to buy any iron. It's just sat there not doing anything. That's terrible, really. This keeps happening. Right. The thing is, I want to put in defenses, but the problem is that out here, like, we could put walls around, but it's such good farmland, though. Look at it. It's such good farmland. I need it. I need it. So I want to build farms in it, but that means we do the thing we did last time where we build a million quarries, or a million piers, and build the walls on those. And I mean, I'm already drafting up the plans here as I'm saying this. I don't know what you expected out of me, really. This was always going to happen. One place we can build the walls is over here, but no one's going to attack over here because why would they? I mean, maybe if we expand out this way, it'll become a juicier target and they'll think about it. Here's the thing we should do, though. We've got a ton of stone just sat there not being used. Let's make use of it by having people just take all the stone we have. Let's make everything into stone roads. The time has come. It's also going to cost us money. But we're building up a ton of money as it is. We got our taxes at 2 and everyone's still having a whale of a time. So I think we can do this without a problem. We'll briefly be a bit short on money, but I doubt it'll really be an issue. Will we even be that short on money? We're not, like, losing that much. There we go. That's all the stone done. And there we go. These things have been looted for everything they've got, so that is, that means that they'll actually be operating, and they'll be producing stone, and they'll be of value to the kingdom. So let's keep doing it, because now there's some stone over here. There we go. Just keep ordering it. And people will just loot the quarries, and that'll make things work pretty well. We've got our archers up at the top again. So people were saying, why don't I just tick and untick the archers box whenever I do or don't need them? The reasoning is, if I put them at the bottom of the chart, then when we have enough people, there will still be archers, which means that we'll retain some master archers for next time there's an attack. So that's the logic behind it. Spending a little bit more time messing about with the menu to make sure that we are just that little bit more effective at dealing with attackers. So right now everyone's just sat in the archer towers, learning to be archers, and that means that it'll be more likely when there's an attack that we'll just be able to do more damage, or that we'll just have more master archers wandering about in the town that can quickly man the towers. That's a less likely thing, because that's basically just probability, but we can hope. It might happen. It might help that little bit. It might make that one difference and kill that dragon just before it gets away, or that Viking just before it kidnaps somebody. You never know. Though I'm ruining it by having a bunch of people working on building, because then they are taken away from the archer towers. I might put building below archery. I don't know, that might not work out. It's all about where you are in the like what stage of the game you're in, because in the late game you're going to have enough people to go around, and at that point you're going to have all your archer towers manned constantly, most likely. At least that's my experience. It's just in the early game when you've got to manage your people a little bit more and move them around when needed. But there we go. That is every road upgraded to a stone road. Barely costs us any money. Everyone's upset. We need more churches or libraries. We don't have any churches, so that we should probably build a church and then people will be happy. Let's see. Advanced town. Church. Can't afford it because we've just been using all our stone on the roads. So we'll give that a minute to build up. It's going quite quickly though, because right now all of the quarries are running because they've all been looted for all the stone they have. So that works nicely. And there we go. So if we want to actually cover everyone, we've got to be like around here, which is my forestry area right now. But I could change that. We could transition this more and more to being the center of the entertainment stuff. Though it's good land for growing, though, is the thing. I need to build houses over here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Look at how all this lovely barren land to build homes on. Should have done that. Maybe I'll just sneak another library in for now, because that'll be a lot more compressed. Actually, I mean, we could build a cathedral. Oh god, that... Oh, we need to have a church to start with, and ridiculous amounts of stone. Yeah, we could just build this anyway. And it'll cover it all for now. Everyone will be happy about that. And then we'll also just start building over in the other direction. But in the meantime, everyone will be happy about the church thing anyway. So I'm going to close you, because we're never going to... Oh, aha! Congratulations, Winterfell is now a bustling city. A thriving city has been created through your fine leadership. Excellent. Yeah, we're going to close these down for a minute, because I'll never manage to clear all these squares at once. He says there's only one of them actually has trees in it. I guess this will be easy then. Plonk down a church. It's sort of in the wrong place, but it's fine. It has the effect. And there you go. You can see we've got some master workers in that particular archer tower. Does this guy still have trees he can grow? Yeah, he's got 2 tiles of trees. I've stolen them all away from him. But he has that one little space left to work with. Right, what have you got? Should we sell more food? Oh, we're short on food. Oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, we're sort of at our limits now. Sorry for a second there, we had like no food. That was a bit worrying. We're still gaining food every year though. I'm going to not sell any. I don't think I'm going to buy anything either. I think we're fine for all materials at this point. We are building up our supply of tools, so that's good news. Getting 8 per year, more than enough. You know what? I'll actually switch the blacksmith to make armaments as well, and we'll see how that works. Because it might still make enough tools to keep us stocked, and then also it'll be giving us armaments, so we can start working on having our own army to help fight off the Vikings, who are attacking at any moment. I notice. That's the thing. Let's actually preemptively put archers at the top there. Let's make sure they're getting trained. Let's make sure they don't get reassigned, because you can see that one by one they're all lighting up with yellow as the people complete their training. A bit worried about over here. We don't have enough coverage over here. They might attack from this direction. I think it's too late to do anything about it. You'll plonk down some wood castle blocks. Sure, let's do that. Just put some in here to be a bother. If they attack from that particular direction, they're going to get funneled onto the roads. That helps. Doesn't really help, to be honest. But if we're lucky, they'll like land here and then we'll go all the way around. Here we go. The Vikings are here. They're attacking from this direction. Okay. Yeah, not our best. We've got some houses sort of a bit out there, but we do have 2 archer towers covering the landing area pretty much. And everyone has become well trained. Just in time for the attack, everyone's become a master archer. Excellent. 5 boats, though. It's a lot of boats. Let's see how we go. They managed to use their catapults on us here. They're close enough. That could be a problem. Okay. One of them's landed early, which means we've got plenty of time to shoot these with our towers before the other people even have a chance to threaten us. They're getting into position, ruining all our good trees. Damn it. And there they go, starting to burn our manors. And now they're coming in. We're getting our fire being split between people. Okay, that guy's covered. Focusing on that guy. Where's everyone else landing? One group's landing over here, interestingly enough. Okay, the rest have arrived. They're working their way through. Lots of fire. Very large amounts of fire. They're really having some fun here. Coming down our main road. Burning as they go. And there's all of the people dealing with the... Look at that. That's amazing. And there they go. Marching back. They've got what they came for. Let's see if we can stop them. 2 boats standing over here, and this boat sunk. Good. Shouldn't have gone alone. Bad idea for them. Oh, looks like we're going to get this guy. Yes, we did, and this guy gone as well. Every boat sunk. And did anything actually burn down? Oh, I was about to say nothing burned down, but we did lose 1 quarry. And that was it. Everything else stayed standing. Good work, archers. Very good work indeed. Okay. And now you're all fired. Or not, actually, because we have enough people spare. We've still got 30 people idle, even with everything manned, including the towers. Very, very good. Building up a nice supply of stone there. How's the tools going? Oh, we're losing some each year now, so it's not great. But we're also gaining plenty of armaments, so it's a good, like, short-run thing. Just build a bunch of armaments and then occasionally switch back to making tools. We could build another blacksmith, but seems like overkill, honestly. Looks like we're doing okay. Alright, well, we've got a bunch of people spare. What if I just order millions of piers? All of the piers. I must fill in the sea. Though I can't fill in all of the sea anymore, unfortunately. It's no longer a thing, but we can try. We can fill in some of the sea. We can fill in the shallows. Oh, interesting, the snow didn't land on that wall there. Is it because it's next to a rock? Is that a glitch? Or is it because it was where a boulder was previously? That'd be an interesting bug. I don't know though. No idea what that's about. And we want to build our roads out this way now. Extend this block. And build something in it. Oh, let's go up to triple speed. We're waiting on stone again. No good. The quarries are full of this stuff, but it's all just sat there because the builders haven't arrived yet. That's the problem. Let's order some trees chopped. Let's just run out a line of tree felling in this direction. So we're clear to build however far we want to. I don't know how far we actually want to go. I'm just extending it until it looks nice. Like, how many is that? 1, 2, 3... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might stop there and then do a corner here. I like the 10x4 design. And just applying that to the entire kingdom. So I think we'll go with that, and then we could do another block up to here. We'll have a couple of piers to fill it in some more. That'll look pretty nice. And yeah, we'll have one of these blocks be industrial, so all the charcoal makers, blacksmiths and stuff like that. And then we'll have a housing district somewhere around here. And then we'll really start going with the population boom. Built up a little bit more stone, so I'm just going to order some more piers. Just going to build them out as far as they can go here and then build walls on it all. Let's just chop all this. Oh, there we go. What do we have that we can build? Because the thing is that we want to have a gap between the industry and the housing. We could probably have it that, like, this side is industry. And then this side is going to be, like, food storage and then farms. And then up here, we just have houses. And then along here, we have some happiness stuff. That way, it'll be a buffer between the noisy industry and the homes, and people will be happy. Let's fill in that one gap in the road because it looks terrible. I see a merchant on the way. Let's say hi to them. And also, once we've got like this block done, I think I'll build a wall along here. Here we are. Hello. What do you have? Nothing much of interest. We're drowning in money. We could just buy stuff off you. How's our food? Oh, we've struck a balance. Only gained 3 last year. Nothing lost to exposure. In that case, maybe we buy food. We have the money to spare. You're not selling food. Never mind. After all that food I sold you, you don't have any food. Is it because you stopped growing your own food because you were just buying our food? Is that the thing? That's a terrible strategy. Never do that. Never become reliant on another empire in that way. I'm going to pause because I noticed there's a dragon attack about to happen. I just buy stone. It's not even that much stone, though. I'm going to leave it. We don't need him for anything. Dragon attack on its way. So, that'll happen any moment now. Gonna chop down more trees. And we're gonna build a little road here and a little road here, just so that we can build gatehouses here. Here we go. And then we'll just build a castle block wall along here. The proper stuff. The stone walls. Which as we can afford to. Gonna take a little bit of time. We need more stockpiles, I suppose, because that's the issue. Not enough people gathering the stone and taking it away from the quarries. And what we could do is just build more quarries over here so that we can supply the construction of these walls. Because otherwise it has to be transported miles. That's what the builders are spending half their time doing. And any second now... Dragon attack. Or not dragon... Wait, they're here but we haven't spotted them, I believe. Let's have a sneaky look around. See if I can spot them first. Because look, the warnings come up, but we haven't sounded the alarm. Where are the dragons? I want to spot the dragons. I don't think they're happening. Okay, let's let time pass till we actually see them. Or there we go. Where were they? Now they've arrived. Right, let's actually make sure everyone's working because they might be building walls right now. Some archers are on duty, some are not. No one's a master worker because at some point they all went to build and other people took their places in the towers. Whoops. Here we go. Bring it down to normal speed. Watch them as they move in. Opening fire immediately. Seeming to focus down this first one. I know everyone's changed tack and attacked the other one. Why do they keep doing that? Don't split your fire. Focus one down, focus the other down. That's the key. They burned down our farms. They burned down our other farms. But more farms burning. We're going to have a food crisis this year, aren't we? We already don't have much of this stuff. Also, we might have this guy dead, though. Come on, come on. You can do it. He's going to try and do a runner. Stop him. Kill him. Have your revenge. Get him with, like, a parting shot. No, he got away. What about this guy? Come on, you can get him, surely. Oh, we've totally got him. Come on, couple more shots. Couple more shots. Yes. And you see, we would have had 2 dead dragons if we'd had master workers. But they just weren't quite good enough at shooting to catch that one before it got away. Now, I wonder if people are going to harvest the dead dragon from the sea. Looks like they're not. Also, we've still... It's been a long time since I started the series, and we still have these weird backwards flying birds. They haven't quite worked out what they're doing with their lives. Okay, rebuild. And of course, because they were on fire, all the food's gone. They're not growing anything this year, so that's a year of production wasted. So we've definitely got a food issue this year. Let's solve this with more farms. We could totally just build the rest of these. Don't know why I didn't before, really. And then farms down the middle. And then more windmills, I think, makes sense. Not that we have the stone for them quite yet. We'll give it a minute and then we'll have it. We're using a lot of stone right now. So at least these are probably keeping busy. No, they're not. They're constantly stopping. Even with us using all the stone that we have available to us. We're still having quarries just sat there unable to produce because their outputs are full. Very strange. Okay, so let's do the calculation here. So a farm is producing 7 here. It'll be producing more in a minute though, actually. We have to wait till the windmills are actually built. Where are the builders? Well, they're all retrieving stone from a million miles away. But we got a plague. See how we fare. Do we still have enough doctors to deal with it, or are we going to have to build a new hospital soon? We shall see. More walls. So that's the wall done now, but we actually need some defensive towers going. So we'll keep building that up and then build some towers. Here we go, these are getting done. Right, so this one's done. So if we look at this farm here, that's producing 9 per year. So we can expect a farm built here to probably produce 9 per year as well. This doesn't have master workers, so it could do one better. It could be doing 10. This is... What kind of land is this? Does it actually say? This is normally fertile land, as is this. So a farm here would be producing 10 at best, based on all the bonuses. However, we build a windmill here, it's going to provide a bonus of 2 to 6 surrounding farms, meaning that a windmill will produce us 12 food. So we're going to build a windmill. And we can assume that we can extrapolate this to the rest of the region. Here, it doesn't matter what we build, because that one thing reduces the number of farms, so we would only get 10 from a windmill, but I'm going to put a windmill there because it looks nicer than a farm, and it'll produce the same amount, though it won't need master workers for it. And we have a visit from the traders, and this time I think I'm going to buy some food because we don't have any. Let's just be safe, and let's just spend a bit of money getting some extra food, so we can definitely feed everyone. We actually, oh yeah, we only have 20 in there, and we just put that in there, so that's not great. And that's all we're going to buy. Everything else is fine. And we'll build another 2 windmills there and there, and that'll give us the maximum bonus. Yeah, that's the best arrangement of those to do in that particular situation, I think. Works out pretty well. Wouldn't want to build one there because that's taking away... Well, actually, it's only taking away 8 at best. 7 currently. And would give us a guaranteed 8. Might actually be better to do it that way. Overall. Because you've got to rely on the workers becoming well trained in the farms right now for those to actually produce the 8. Oh, that's a plague! That's a lot of plague. That's 69 people with a plague. And so as we begin the episode with that number, we end with it as well. I think this is where we're going to finish. So we've got plenty more food now. This should solve our food issues. This is a lot of food. It's going to keep people busy a bit more. So we'll be able to push towards building more houses again next episode. So we're going to... Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, we're getting plague deaths. Only 2 though, actually. That's pretty good. All things told. I think we can survive with 1 hospital for now. People are happy most of the time. It's working out pretty okay. We're up at our max population. We've got people idle even with the archer towers going. We're doing pretty well. So yes, next episode, more houses. Moving our industrial stuff a little bit further away, I think, to here. Though I think the centre of the kingdom is just going to start shifting in this direction because we're going to have more of the housing and everything there. And then this is going to be like the farming quarter a little bit more because that makes sense and it's how I should have done it from the start. And we'll get closer and closer to needing to expand to the new island. But we're not there yet. We've got plenty more to do. We're going to want to build some piers as well and get some proper defensive walls. Let's get this island actually surrounded by stone walls sooner rather than later. But that'll have to be later, I suppose, because we're going to be finishing for now. So I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.